activity, I want you guys to get into groups of 4. All right. I'm going to be giving you a handout. Each one of you, of the 4, is going to be getting a slightly different handout. Okay. I want you to read the news story at the top about the home burglary. Okay. Underneath that, I have provided some more information about this burglary. Now, in your groups of 4, you will see that each one of you has a table giving you the name of a potential suspect in that crime, a little bit of information about that person, and their schedule for that Monday night. After this table with the suspects, you will see a master timeline. It will spread onto a couple of the handouts. Okay. What I want you to do is to ask questions of each other about your suspect. We want to be practicing the past perfect progressive tense and answer with either the past perfect or the past perfect progressive tense. For an example, you might ask the question of, what had Tommy been doing before 6 p.m. that evening? And someone else who has Tommy's profile on his table would answer, Tommy was home from an after-school activity and was probably helping with dinner. Dinner was at 6:30 p.m. So I want you guys to ask questions of each other about your different suspects in terms of what were they doing at specific times, for how long, where they were at, so forth. Fill in the master timeline that has been given to you on your handouts. Once you have completed that, I want you as a group to discuss amongst yourself. Try to figure out what actually happened that night that resulted in the burglary. Who did what and who was responsible? So you talk amongst yourselves and try to piece together what happened and who is responsible. And as you're doing that, on the very last sheet of your handouts, you will see some lined paper. On the lined paper, I want you guys to work together to write out what you believe happened that night that resulted in the home burglary. Who did what? What actually happened? Who is responsible? Give details and support to explain why you think the way you do. You can use a variety of the perfect tenses that we've been going over in the previous lesson. So you can use present perfect, you can use past perfect, you can use past perfect progressive, past perfect progressive. You can use all the perfect tenses that we have gone over. And that will be your activity for today. And you have the remainder of the class to work on this. I will walk around to check on your progress and offer any kind of help you need in terms of the tense structures or with writing out your explanations. All right, you guys, get to work.